And so we're in the Hollow Earth. We got this nuclear device. We need to regenerate Godzilla. Oh wait, we're in something else.
Well, we're in the Hollow Moon. We're in a crappy submarine, and we have to find we don't know what the hell was.
We can't crash.
We're not launch pad. Got it.
I've never crashed a flying reindeer before.
And you aren't.
We're headed in the right direction. Let's keep making our way further down.
Is this
Assuming
a
we're just going right.
pseudo maze?
I wish.
Well,
Aquaman will be happy.
The ant whalers on the moon without the harpoons.
Miss Aurora, would you like me to take over the controls? I can.
No, thank you, number 4. I got this.
I'm here if you need me.
Clearly, all of these screens were entirely necessary.
I'm sorry, I do not like my position as co-pilot. I could at least be autopilot.
Why
We should
was
look
this gameplay? Why wasn't this just a cutscene?
I wondered the same
We're
thing.
almost there. Just a little further down now.
Because there's literally nothing to click on around here. I can't
But
even
it
go
looks
back the way
pretty.
I came from down here.
but it looks pretty.
Maybe it originally was, and I realized, oh, we need to beef this out.
Maybe they just really wanted to make the submarine.
Now it goes cutscene.
What's happening?
The gravity is reversing.
Miss Aurora, now would be a good time to...
Hold on, everyone.
I love how one of the sisters just looks like, this is nice.
Dexter.
This is fine.
Come on, Dexter. Wake up.
Just another day.
Please wake up, Dexter.
I
Tuesday.
smoked so much space weed before getting in the submarine, apparently.
Aurora? What happened?
Number 4 saved us from...
From what? I heard that moon whale. Did the moon whale attack us?
No. Actually, he saved us from me.
You? But you're not a moon whale.
No, I'm not.
You know of.
But I am
Very
completely inexperienced
observant.
piloting a submarine in the moon's ocean. You see, when the gravity reversed, I had no idea what to do. Fortunately, number 4 took over the controls and got us safely through the worst of it. I should have let him pilot the submarine desde el principio.
But what happened to me?
Oh, you passed out. It was actually pretty funny.
And everyone else?
They went ahead.
Went ahead? Where?
I don't know. Come on, let's go catch up.
Oh, you're clearly not important at all.
Nope,
Yep.
not in the least.
Oh boy, we're going back to the cave.
Are there twins down here?
I mean, we already have Danny and Sandy, so yes.
Fair point.
Come on, Dexter. You gotta see this.
We're going into Jurassic Park.
I was gonna make a joke about the Genesis planet, but I think I like yours better.
Yes.
Just going for Kong versus Godzilla.
So apparently the moon is a Dyson sphere.
The vacuum cleaner?
The moon is...
Hollow.
But how is that possible?
A logical question. My master has many theories, but we are still uncertain as to the origin of the hollow moon.
You keep mentioning your master. Who is he?
He? No, Dexter. She. Take a look
Raise
for
your
yourself.
hand if you didn't see this coming.
And then slap
Now-
yourself with it, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that woman talking to Uncle Jetto? She
You're a moron.
kind of familiar.
It would be better to ask her yourself.
Okay.
From that
Aurora,
angle,
you
it
coming?
looked like
I think you
Spock's
should go
father.
down alone.
You're not
A
gonna
little
come with
bit.
me?
I'll catch up with you. You go ahead.
She looks awfully familiar. Well, here we go.
I think Dex has an int score of like 6.
You're saying Crandall's smarter than he is?
Yes.
Yes. I also think Dexter's
can't pick that
intelligence
up.
is in the minus.
How am I supposed to do that? Hey, Uncle Jetto, who are you talking to? Mom?
Dexter, my son. You found your way.
Yes, to what, precisely?
I have met my son, and he is a
Thought you were
moron.
gone.
I'm so
Hmm.
sorry, Dexter. In many ways, I have been.
What do you mean?
Even before my people came to destroy life on Earth, I knew what was to come.
How could you have known? If you knew they were going to destroy Earth, why didn't you stop them?
Mom, this is my friend, Aurora.
Oh, yes, I know Aurora. I've seen all this before.
What do you mean you've seen this before?
Does
I'm
this
an
have something to do with those
oracle.
weird dioramas?
Something
Venturia,
like that.
I think it's time you show them.
Yes, my old friend. I think it is.
God damn it. Go back to being dead, you bastard.
Go back to being Jetto punched.
Vanguard destroyed. Robot number 4 detected. Engaging subaquatic pursuit of robot number 4 and companions.
God damn it, right spot.
Oh, now the rice is gonna get
A long
soggy.
time ago, before
Damn it.
Dexter's father
Well, you
and
need
Jetto
water to
first
make
visited
rice, though.
Greece, I was chosen by my people.
And if you cook it
to
too
work on
much,
a
it
special
becomes
project.
mush.
You see, the Vrisian people place a high value on their own lives. And since space travel is inherently dangerous, Vrisians do not travel in space. In fact, when I left Vries with Bayard, I was the first of my people to do so. We have altered our genes to prolong our life. We live many centuries, and even at death, our consciousness is uploaded to a digital collective. However,
We call it
if
the Great
body is
Intelligence.
destroyed, so the consciousness along
We
with
just call it the
As the
cloud.
world's leading theoretical physicist, I was commissioned to develop a safe way to take Frisian life to other planets.
How would you travel to another planet without building a spaceship?
Teleportation.
Exactly, Danny. I quickly learned that in order to instantly travel from one point in space to another, you have to bend it. But space is not all that must bend.
So that's why they made them
you
look
have
like
to
Bender.
bend time.
Yes, Aurora. Space and time are interwoven. All that exists is delicately balanced. When you
The
interrupt
crawling
one,
ant
you
to the
affect
leaping
other.
antelope.
I was beginning to realize this when Bayard and Jado landed on our planet,
Space is
changing
bendable in
everything we
time.
know about our solar system.
Time is
We were
expandable.
no longer alone, and I decided to leave, taking my research with me. All the while, a Vrisian named Varen, the commander, grew fearful of humans.
But why be afraid of us? Dad and Uncle Jetto visited Vries in peace. He saw our history. The commander, he interfaced with our ship's historical records. Humans have a terrible history of war and destruction. Yeah, but not anymore. No importa. As far as he's concerned, we still have the capacity for it.
Oh, so that's why they destroyed
We
her.
come in peace.
I
Shoot
was
to kill.
right. It was all just a big misunderstanding.
I suppose you are correct, Danny. Most
Not really.
conflicts are the result of misconceptions.
Well, he did punch out to kill a
Regardless,
robot.
My research progressed after I left Vries. As I learned more, bending space and time allowed me to
That
see
was clearly
glimpses into the
self-defense.
past and the future. I saw the destruction to come. We tried to prevent it, but it was too late. We knew it was going to happen, but not precisely when. My technology had not sufficiently advanced, and your father gave his life to protect you, me, and the possibility for a second chance.
A second chance? For what?
Prevention. To stop this all from happening.
How are we gonna do that?
With this.
Is that going to take us all back in time?
I'm not gonna
No,
say
Dexter.
it.
Not all of us. Just you and Aurora.
¿Cómo?
Wait, what? Why?
Changing history is not to be taken lightly.
That's why we're gonna
Dexter,
send the
you
biggest
are the
dumbass
only
to do
one
it.
Who is
Yes.
of both Vreese and Earth. You should be the one to make the decision.
Why do I need to go?
Every good adventurer needs a good partner. Dexter
Does
needs
anyone
you,
here know the
and you
comic
need him too.
Marvel?
You make a good team.
A good team.
I think
Huh.
so.
Okay, I'm in.
I'm in too.
Tell us what we gotta do.
First thing you must know is your point of origin, both location and time.
Blah blah blah.
Yakety schmackety.
Yep.
Marvel
Targets
is a
acquired.
comic so
Sending coordinates,
fundamentally
Commander.
stupid it gives people aneurysms. Or feels like it should. It feels like this game is going in the same direction.
Coordinates sent. Mission accomplished.
Perfect. One Vanguard's life for all of Reese is a small price to pay.
Awaiting further instructions.
Self-destruct. You want to take them by surprise.
Beginning self-destruct sequence.
So, Venturia had a child with that human Bayard, and she thinks this boy can change the past with technology that is rightfully ours? She underestimates her own people.
That is a chunky boy right there.
Little bit.
Weren't you in a DBZ movie?
Prepare for invasion.
God damn it, you're right.
I was saying that looks like the sergeant from StarCraft. I don't think Jetto can punch that many.
The commander launched an invasion. This is all so incredible. I can barely believe it.
You better believe it, Errol. The future is a crazy place. Robots, space pirates, time travel, AI-controlled taco machines, you name it.
But I've never heard of any of the papers discuss the discovery of a 10th planet.
It probably hasn't been discovered yet. You see, Vreese has a very long elliptical orbit. Even your most powerful telescopes these days wouldn't pick it up.
Wow. So, your mom gave you this device?
To travel in time.
And somehow stop the Varisians from having ever destroyed Earth?
You got it, Errol.
What happened next? How did you?
You mean,
Well,
how did I end up here, sitting in a diner in California in 1995?
Yeah.
That plan you outlined to go back and fix everything? Sharpen your pencil, Errol.
And that's next
What
game.
happen next?
Sequel hook, I see.
And the next game is actually supposed to be a platformer.
The action platformer.
Yep. From the looks of it, it's taking some notes from, like, Mega Man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you all remember to use the bathroom?
The bathroom.
Well, shit.
Uh-oh. I think it's time I hide this.
Does everybody have one?
Except Dexter. So yeah, that was Dexter Stardust. Y'all have thoughts?
Just want tacos.
The writing needed a lot more time. The writing needed so much more time.
Yeah.
Let's start with that Vresian robot that was built up over the course of the entire game and got taken out by one punch.
Yep.
Jetto's that badass.
Like, that's supposed to be the implication, like, Jetto is genuinely a badass adventurer person, but it kind of is just like, oh. Well, okay.
Yeah, that
Like
it's definitely missing things. I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything like that, but it's definitely missing quite a few pieces.
Yeah. And like, as much as I enjoy it, like, I'd say the best chapter by far is episode 3, where like the entirety of Mars opens.
Where they actually put puzzles in.
Yeah, yeah. In most of the other chapters, it feels like, okay, the puzzles are a little too hand-holdy easy.
And part of the problem is they made the protagonist a bit too wordy.
Yeah.
For those puzzles, because it's like, well, if I only had such and such device, I could solve this puzzle. That happened a little too often.
Yeah. Like they could have made it a little vaguer when he did that. I get why they did that. They wanted to make this game friendly and accessible, but they went a little too far.
Yep. I mean, they even had a hint system.
Yeah.
Which I figure, when you've got a hint system, you can be quite a bit more vague with the puzzles.
Yep.
It wouldn't hurt, because, I mean, you had other ways to get hints there. So just... Why did he give you so many hints in the dialogue? Like I said, not a bad game, but it definitely needed more time in quite a few areas.
Yeah. Pacing also was a little bit uneven in terms of writing. Like everything except chapter 4 felt like we're gonna have build up to this big payoff, and then episode 4 is basically one giant cutscene and then a sequel hook. And don't get me wrong, I'm eager to see what they do in both of the sequels to this game. They're supposed to be doing a platformer and then another point and click. I'm hoping they take what they learned from those and make a much better game.
Also, this is the only time they have detailed noses.
I guess don't have detailed noses, because Dexter just doesn't know how to keep his nose out of things.
Yeah, this is true. That's why he's a protagonist. So yeah, that's my thought.
It's definitely not the best point and click game out there, especially since like around this time we also did Kathy Rain, which was amazing. But like it's an okay game. It's clearly a first game. Tacos.
And the bodega had no cats.
It had no 0 out of 10, no bodega cat.
Look, if you're gonna have a bodega, you put cats in it.
Yeah.
Taking notes, Lantern.
I'm going to have to insert something that is explicitly not a cat. Because of course I am.
Yep. Oh, I think unless anybody else has anything else, I think this is a good place to call it.
Yep.
Everything. So yeah, this has been Dexter Stardust Adventures in Outer Space.
Space. I will say it wasn't Futurama. You thought it was, and it wound up not being Futurama.
That's very true.
I mean, they had Bender to bend space, apparently.
Thonk.
Yeah, so until next time, be good, be well, and we'll return with something else. We'll probably be turning in Dexter Stardust. Return to Outer Space or whatever it is when it comes out. So until then, be good, folks.
Later.
Later.
Bye, Ann.